This month's tip is on context. And context is really just thinking about how much information your audience needs in order to follow through on whatever you're asking them to do. In terms of context, we're usually thinking about like how much does the other person know already? So if they're internal to your organization, they're going to have more contextual knowledge than if you're writing to somebody who's outside of your organization, for example. Or if you're writing to another expert in your field, they're going to know similar things to what you know. If you're writing to somebody who hasn't studied that or that's not their area of expertise, they're going to have less information. So when you're thinking about context, you're thinking about how much the other person knows and how that affects what you need to explain to them in the body of your message. In terms of thinking through how much context to provide, you want to think about, okay, how much do they know? And then what is essential? What must be explained or understood? You should provide as much information as they're going to need in order to execute whatever you're asking them to do. And the third piece that they're going to need is for you to explain not only what they're going to do, but how they're going to do it. So what steps do they need to be prepared to take, and why should they do it? Part of context is motivating people to follow through on the action you're asking them to take, and that's going to be by giving them whatever outcome or result is going to come from their action. So when you are thinking about context, you're thinking about how much information to provide to your reader. So what do they absolutely need to know? What is not essential? Then how should they do it? And why should they do it? When you have those pieces, you should be pretty well off in terms of having enough information that they can do whatever you need to do, but having reduced the information to just what's essential in order for them to take action.